Under pass, the first thing in consideration that you need to make sure that you're considering is the class of fire. You need first of all to understand the class of fire. Secondly, you need the first thing, your safety. Anytime you get a fire, your safety comes first. Am I safe? By regarding your safety, what are you talking about? Please never fight a fire if you're not sure about any material that you're fighting. Are you together? So if you're not sure about the material that is burning, don't fight that fire. Number two, another thing that you need to understand, never fight a fire while alone. In case there are any explosive materials around that place, please leave that fire and walk away. In case that room is full of smoke that you can easily be able to carbon inhale or asphyxiate, please also leave that area completely. But if you feel that you're safe to try to tackle that fire, go to the nearest fire point as you raise the alarm. Fire, 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 fire. It's important. Raise the alarm. Make people aware. The people around that fire, make sure that they are aware about the fire. Shout fire, 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 fire. Go pick equipment from where it is. Then bring equipment at least a meter to the root of the fire or to the flame. Then when you bring that fire there or your equipment there, that is now when you start the acronym PASS. In terms of PASS, we're talking about a situation where PASS, the P means pulling out the safety pin. So if you have a seal like this, you'll have to twist first of all the pin and then you pull it out in such a manner. Are you together? Then after you pull out the safety pin, pick equipment, always go down, tafadhali. When you're trying to fight that fire, usijaribu kuweka equipment between miguu yako pale chini. Are you together? Don't put equipment under your legs. Are you together? So always make sure the equipment is beside you, okay? So when the equipment is beside you, come, just bend a little bit, because anytime you're going to knock out that fire, the flame is going to come up. So for your own safety, go down, then aim. The A, the P and the A, the first, it means aiming. Why are you aiming? You're aiming at the base of the flame. Are you together? That's where the fire is, okay? Aim. And as you aim, immediately you aim, then you're able to squeeze. Squeeze the level, this level. Okay? So, pull out the safety pin, aim, go down, at the side, aim, squeeze. Are you together? Tasha, unaweza kukimbia unaenda wapi? You see now, naambia akina George, fire marshals. So, now, squeeze. As you squeeze, the medium will come out and then you start sweeping side by side. So as you sweep side by side, as you extinguish the fire, you move forward. Right together. Sweep, move, sweep, move. In any class A fire, remember class A fires tend to hibernate. Right together. So make sure as you knock off the flame, then come, try now to turn the fuel and still continue irrigating. Okay? We're going to see that. Yeah? So we're going to start with class A. Class A fire. We're going to start with class A fire. And there's another thing that I want to make clear as our fire is pyrocizing. On matters to do with CO2, Frank was able to tell you CO2 is very cold. Eh? Please, anytime you're using CO2, don't direct it to any human being. In fact, what I want mean, these extinguishers are not for fighting human beings. Ati mwenzako ameshika moto alafu nachukua extinguisher unaanza kupiga nayo. No. Don't ever try to use any extinguisher to try and extinguish any human being, okay? And especially on CO2 because of the cold months. Secondly, CO2 produces quite a large sound. Eh? Actually, they tend to produce a lot sound. So any person who will come in here, anapopiga hiyo CO2 kwa sauti usitoroke. Sasa unajua nimejaribia maji kidogo na watu wanataka kukimbia hapo ndio nakumbuka so usitoroke. Haya, moto imeshashika, so nataka mtu akuja achukue CO2 extinguisher. Try the pass method additional, let's go.
No. There was a time we were in another institution, You saw it. Sindio, Madam Betty. Time unatumia hii extinguisher, make sure you hold this hose in your hand. Sawa. Kuna mtu alishika na akafinya, nikamchapa. Right together. Make sure you have it in your what? In your hand.
And that's why I directed you. Take aim, okay? A in terms of aiming. You're aiming, try to hold the delivery hose, okay? CO2, let's go. Fire marshal uko wapi bwana? Hii nyuma inaanguka. Let's go have it. Thank you. So, CO2 come here.
The exit is
So, haya. Twist. Wait, nyuma inaanguka bwana. Twist and pull. Pull on the safety pin. Aim. Handle the CO2 from this point. That's point. Then aim. Squeeze. Squeeze. Unataka kusqueeze bwana. I want to do another personal tricorder very quickly. Let's go. Let's go. So, so you can see the aspect of powder and cooling. Now I want us to try the last aspect on class A, that is water. Let's go. So at that point, okay. So Ulisema, pull first of all, but don't pull and squeeze at the same time. Okay. So anytime you're going to pull, make sure you just pull in off. Tumefail exam ya kwanza, hii ni retake. Sawa. So kidogo, just pull it out. Sawa. Now aim. Then now squeeze. Make sure you're aiming to the nini. Equipment yako inafaa iwe kando, usiweke hapa karibu.
Weka chini. Weka chini.
Irrigate completely. Bring equipment karibu, irrigate completely. Irrigate. Thank you. I told you in a class A5, if you're going to use water, class A fire tend to hibernate. They're together. So that we get to another class, class B. That is you're using petroleum now. I'm going to demonstrate class B and water. To Nevilena react. Fire. So fire, come. I come, pull out the safety pin, I aim, I'm able to squeeze. What is happening? So, I'm going to press. So what is happening? So instead of quenching the fire, what is happening? Tasha. So, the more you're heating it, the more unapata, because unapata, water has a higher density than water. Together. Mwingine jaribu class A, twende. Let's go. So, atabika. So, thank you.
Hey, umeanzia mbali.
Thank you, Mezima. Now, eventually, wacheni niwaambie kitu moja. Eventually, maji inaweza kazima all classes of fire, mpaka class B. It depends on how you use the water. First of all, kutakuwa na resistant ya kunini, lakini unapata if you use the water, tungetumia maji in droplets, kwa hiyo maji, ile maji tuko na sababu maneno ya cooling, si kweli? When those droplets of maji zinapiga ile mafuta kutoka juu sasa, unajua tukipiga kando ina displace ile mafuta. Lakini unapata immediately akikuja kunini pale, unapata that cooling effect ikitokea, then that fire can easily come down na umalize. But it take you a lot of time and a lot of technique for you to be able to do that, okay? But also we are now counteracting using extinguishers na class B. Now in extinguishers na class B usijaribu, you see the effect. Instead of now quenching the fire, it's spreading the fire much more out because unajua maji iko na higher density kuliko mafuta. Tuelewana pale? So that is another effect in which tunaangalia maneno ya maji. I will demonstrate the use of a fire blanket. Okay? I will demonstrate the use of a fire blanket. Now, we said a fire blanket is useful for smothering. Secondly, anytime you want to handle a fire blanket, you handle your fire blanket in such a way. Straps ziko ndani, mkono yako iko ndani namna hiyo, okay? So making sure pia umeweza kujiprotect mkono, So straps ziko ndani. Such that when you're approaching the fire, by the way, there's something I forgot. Anytime, even if you're using an extinguisher, anytime you're approaching the fire to try and quench the fire, always approach the fire against the direction of the wind. So it's like a flame in a kuja hivi alafu unakuja na extinguisher. So make sure you go against the direction of the wind, okay? That's how. So as you approach the fire in such a position, make sure as your hands go hivyo, you are stretching out. Una stretch blanket yako. So also to try and give a distance between mali moto iko na blanket iko. Ukikaribia moto usikutandike moto. You are placing the blanket, do not walk. So go, look at the direction of the wind. Then as you come, what you need to do is just come from down, place the blanket. Toka chini. So kutoka chini, you just place the blanket. So making sure that you're able to cover the whole surface completely, okay? So make sure that you seal off any oxygen getting into the into the flame. So seal off completely. So when you seal off completely any oxygen getting into the beneath, then when you are sure that the fire is out and no oxygen is inside and the fire or the flame is out, then you can always pick your blanket. How are you going to pick your blanket? Also, you need to make sure that you're picking your blanket in such a way you're not exposing yourself, okay? So how do you go about it? One, you'll come, find one strap, maliko. So what do? You'll come, make sure you get one side of the blanket. One side of the strap, unachukua strap yako namna hiyo, unachukua the other strap namna hiyo, okay? Si tuko nasema pengine kuna moto. So as you lift, unachukua blanket in such a way, in case of rekindling, you're able to also to give a distance between ile rekindling ya moto na wewe unaweza kujiprotect. Usikuja tu kachukua blanketi na mara moja hii alafu unaambia moto ndio mimi, okay? Inaweza kupiga mpaka uchomeke nywele yako yote uso, okay? Sawa. So we're going to now give people opportunities to use the blanket. Haya. Haya.
Nini yani kukufa? Simu siende nayo.
Make sure you
Cover.
Cover around. Cover around. So kwenda mpaka home.